Welcome back to the Banger Music Awards fundraiser. On the line, we've got Derek and Maddox from the band Messer. Thanks for joining us, man. You guys are awesome.
What's going on?
So,
thank you. Thanks for having us. You guys are awesome.
No, hey, it's all. The only awesome we're doing is broadcasting great bands like you guys and having them on. It's what the whole thing's about, you guys. So, tell us about Messer.
Well, I'll tell you, we're obviously a Dallas, Texas-based rock band. We were just talking about our barbecue in Texas before we got on the line, which we'll touch base more on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you about that.
Oh yeah, we got you. But we're a modern rock band, a hard rock band out there trying to do some music with some positive messages and some positive vibes, and trying to make shit happen.
Oh, well, that's good. Isn't that what a band's supposed to do? Make stuff happen so you can
make stuff happen.
So you can win a Grammy or something, right? That's what you're going for, right? Big.
No,
I mean, that'd be
no. Honestly, man, we're looking to change people's lives. You know what I mean? We do this for us. Music is we're passionate about it, and it's great to make people feel good, and we do that with the power of music.
Thank you. You got the point across quite clear with the song that I heard, anyways.
The Everything's Beautiful. Right. Yeah, we'll be playing that here in just a moment. Actually, after we get this awesome interview. Yeah. So, what have you guys been up to lately?
Derek, what have we been up to?
Man, we've been recording. Working on some new music, working up some ideas. We got a new music video shoot coming up, and just trying to keep ourselves busy in this time of craziness out there.
Video for something other than Everything's Beautiful?
Oh yeah, that's right. We got a new single slated for first quarter of next year that we'll be releasing. I can tell you, it's going to be called Hope in This World, and we're super excited to be bringing this song to the world next year. We got the music video shoot coming up, like Derek said, here in 2 weeks now, right? 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's really coming up. Yeah, it's picking up on us. So,
and just by the title of the two songs, it's you guys very positive message.
What song was it that you played yesterday? The one that. Because I listened to all the music.
Everything's Beautiful is what I played yesterday.
That's the one that okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
Tell us about that song and the positive message you guys bring.
Everything Beautiful really is a song about the dichotomy of perspective. When you just because you see somebody that might have a perfect life, and everything's going great for them, in your eyes, you never really know what that person's own internal struggle is. And that song is kind of, there to remind us that, we're all human, and we all go through stuff from time to time. And, it's important to support each other during those times, of trials.
Now, do you guys write together? Does one of you bring the stuff in and then share it with the band? How's the writing process?
Well, we have a great producer and co-writer by the name of Chad Gendison, and Chad, myself, and Derek typically collaborate together on all of the music, and it was very much a collaborative effort in that regards. But primarily, we like to co-write everything with Chad. I mean, he's our best friend, our brother. We created this band together. He's a behind-the-scenes band member, if you will.
Really? Kind of very similar to how the Young brothers and their older brothers kind of like mentored them through and helped them produce albums and stuff then.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night, actually.
Really?
Because the oldest is he's like an engineer, like a genius, supposedly.
Oh, Young brother?
He's the one who produces all this stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, the Angus Young.
Yeah, we actually... we watched the whole AC/DC live concert last night. I think.
Really?
I know, it's so crazy, man. That's exactly what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that crazy because they're my favorite band. So I mean, it's going to come up in one conversation or another. So
You know what should come up in this conversation is the fact that they mentioned cooking with the Mussers, and I want to know more about that.
she's hungry.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
give her something to dream about here. What'd you guys make on your?
Man,
Well, Derek, I'm gonna let Derek take lead on this one. Derek, I'm just gonna preface it with, Derek's. Well, there's a couple really good chefs in our band, but Derek's, he's a closet master chef. So, go ahead, Derek. Tell him about cooking with the Messers.
Yeah. What's your what's your favorite dish to make?
It started off as necessity, really. On the road, we were just, sometimes, you're on a bus, but you can't just go park and pull into a drive-through or whatever. So, a lot of times we're at campsites or wherever we can park at, and we break out our grill and we cook.
Those buses have a hard time going through those drive-throughs, don't they?
Yeah,
They do.
So
They do.
Parking lot, running over to cross the street, trying to get something to eat real quick. But, we didn't want to eat a bunch of unhealthy food, so we're like, man, let's just cook ourselves. And, and then people kept asking about us. How do you guys eat on the bus? What do you eat? So we're like, you know what? We'll just show you. So we started, recording it and putting on our YouTube channel, and, people seem to really like it. So we're going to do a bunch more cooking episodes coming up real soon.
I want to know, what is your signature dish?
Oh, Derek, what's your thing?
Oh, man, I cook everything, but lately, I was raised by two Southern grandmothers, so, I cook a lot of Southern soul food, but, we do a lot of Texas barbecue as well, and, everything. You name it, tacos to fried chicken.
And
we do it all.
You can smoke stuff too, like smoked turkey or,
I can smoke stuff. Oh, wait a minute. We're talking about
definitely
different kinds of smoke.
Is that legal in your state? Come on now.
Besides smoking that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's CBD.
Not Charlie Daniels Band either.
Yeah, we can smoke everything, man. We can smoke any meats you want, you know what I mean? So,
and you had a party last night?
Barbecue is such a big deal here.
It is.
Last night. We barbecued last night.
Yeah, that's what you said. You had a big party you were at last night.
Well, I'm going to grab the keys. I'm on my way. I'll see you later.
Bye, Candy.
I know.
See, you just stole my co-host. She'll be there in 3 days.
I was in Texas.
You guys ever had? They've probably never had tablitas, and that's like the most that's the best part of the cookout, of the tablitas. You guys have tablitas?
No, what are those?
Yeah, it's like bacon. Mm.
Oh, bacon. Okay,
Man,
pork. You're talking like smoked pork. Yeah. Okay, I'm on my way.
We have some Hispanic carnicerias here that they sell it. It's basically short ribs that are cut thin and long, about a 1/4 inch thick, and they have like 4 little tiny bones in them that you eat around.
Oh.
But man, we call them meat candy because it's just unbelievable when you get them all nice and caramelized on the grill or your smoker.
I am so on
just
my way.
melts in your mouth. So good.
You're turning on pork candy over here,
Yeah.
man. I've got nothing. I've got KFC or something.
I'm
Is the best I've got.
I'm starting to drool. Like, I'm salivating. Like, I have to go back to Texas now because I went there once, and you guys really rock the barbecue. I love it, and now I have to go back. And your music is awesome, by the way. I love your music.
So,
oh yeah.
What do you guys got planned coming up for the band outside of the new video? You got an album or anything larger recordings coming?
No, you know what? To be honest with you, I think the days of the full-length album dump are kind of behind us in the music business, or at least for our business model.
Sure.
We're a singles-based operation at this point, and our goal is to produce 4.5 singles a year. But we don't want to sacrifice quality or integrity of anything that we do. So, we're going to put songs out as they come to us and as we get them done, and maybe put them on a collection later down the road. But right now, I feel like it's, that was kind of a disappointment to me on our debut album. Granted, as a new emerging artist, you need a body of work of which to launch from.
Yep.
So we did release our debut album, which had, some great songs on it, like Make This Life, our original song called Simple Man, and, of course, Everything Beautiful was part of that. But there's like 8 other songs that got overlooked on there because we didn't single those songs. They just, were on the album. and you have to, if you've heard them, you've heard of the album, or if you listen to the whole thing, you've got a good look at them. But most people in this world have never heard them, because they weren't radio singles.
It's almost not cost effective enough.
It's not cost effective at all in this day and age. You know what I mean? There are, a lot of ways to produce music, but like I said, we still produce music the way that we think, the way that we hear and feel it, which is with real musicians, real recordings, in a real studio, using real studio equipment. Not everything's done on a laptop and a plug-in. It's done by real craftsmen.
Amps and everything, huh? You're still using amps and all that?
Yeah, real amps. Yeah. Not live. Not live. It's not necessary. But definitely on the album, because when you're playing a live performance, there's so many other things that come into the experience, from the visual aspect of it to the you're watching people. There's so many things going on. So there's a lot of things to kind of take in. But when you're just listening, you're only using your ears. In order for the true power of music to work, you know what I mean? It needs to feel good. And if it doesn't doesn't produce the goosebumps, it doesn't produce the feels, then we didn't do our job in the studio trying to translate that, because it's very hard. It's easy to get the feels live. It's hard to get the feels just listening to something, and that's what we strive for.
Speaking of live, what do you got coming up on the gig front?
Well, we're Joplin, Missouri, I believe, right?
Yeah, we've got Joplin. We got a handful of shows left for this year, and then we got a couple home shows that we're about to do. Got a show with Skinny Puppy. Sick Puppies, not Skinny Puppies.
Are you coming to Nashville at all? Are you going to be going to Nashville at all?
Puppies.
Say that again.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to be coming to Nashville or going to Nashville?
Man, we were just in
We don't have anything booked.
Do what?
Yeah, we were there, but we didn't have any shows there. We were just driving through.
Okay.
But we are going to be, I hope to get back up to. We play Clarksville quite often at the Warehouse.
Yeah.
I hope to get back to Nashville really soon. I think we've got some stuff planned for like the southern states in December. We have like a 2-week run, I believe. I don't know all the dates on that yet. Hopefully we'll be announcing those this next week. But Florida's on there, I believe, as well. We got just a handful this year, and then we're looking forward to a really, really big push next year with the new single. And hopefully we'll be able to announce a big tour that will carry us through the spring, and into next year. We'll see. I mean, that's the thing about this crazy world we're living in. It's very hard to see what's in the future.
Candy's just asking that because she wants you to bring the barbecue to Nashville.
Yeah, when you come to the Warehouse, because I live right there. I live right there in Nashville. So, and I've been to the Warehouse, which is really a good venue. But yeah, ribs are awesome.
Well, we like to stay at that. We like to park the bus up at that KOA up there in Nashville and barbecue there. So we'll invite you to the KOA barbecue next time.
I'll just follow the smoke. That's what I'll do. I'll follow the smoke.
You're going to get a like later on your Facebook, and she's going to be like, tell me when the barbecue is, please.
Yeah. Well, Derek, Messer means knife in German. If, we didn't touch on all that. But, during the pandemic, Derek and I have been talking about, why are we not making knives? And he finally did. He started making knives to kind of, pass time and to make ends meet during the pandemic, and has this great knife company now called Two-Headed Dog Knife Works. And he's been making these really awesome barbecue butchering knives and these really cool cutting boards and butcher blocks.
Nice.
All kinds of cool stuff, man. You guys are
just you're all around entrepreneurs.
So we got all kinds. We got all kinds of good stuff. Excuse me, and we actually teamed up with Messer, and we have actually these really unique. Each one's a one-of-a-kind knife that has both the Messer logos and the Messer name on them, as well as the Two-Headed Dog Knife Works. So.
And you have a fillet
you
knife,
will be
right?
able to see those at our shows as well.
You have a good fillet knife for when you're taking that skin off that fish, right?
You know we do.
All right.
She wants to stab me, is what it really means.
Well, I'm
Fillet me
gonna
up.
for you. I would use a butcher knife, but
Okay.
We
anyways,
got
that's
good
for later.
stabbers too.
There you go.
Ooh, I like you.
Best stabbers you can get.
What are you guys from Detroit now? Come on.
No, they're from Texas. Boys from Texas are really awesome. You just have to
It's funny,
understand.
we're making a night for Pop Evil, and they're from up that way. So.
Oh, really? Their new tune's really great too. So
Yeah, those guys are
Yeah, they're good
friends.
dudes.
let us know where we can find you on social media for Messer.
Well, we can be
You can
found
find us at-
everywhere at Messer Band.
At Messer.
At Messer A&D, Messer Band.
Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff, right?
TikTok.
Yeah, on TikTok, we're Messer Rocks on TikTok. So Messer Rocks. We couldn't get Messer Band. I tried, but Messer Rocks on the TikTok. We're trying to tick and we're trying to talk. You know, tough out there for some old dudes, but you know we're figuring it out.
Oh, you guys aren't that old. Come on, I'm the old one here. Great coming off my face.
I only had to help him up
Every
the
time I
stairs.
get on
'cause he couldn't.
TikTok and I see a 9-year-old guitar shredder, I'm just like, what am I doing with my life?
Right. Well, guys, I really appreciate.
6-year-old Fred from Steve Vai.
Right. I really appreciate you guys stopping in and sharing some time with us, telling us about not only the barbecue but your great music.
The knives.
Yes, the knives too. I mean, you guys are loaded with great. I mean, you just said the entrepreneurs of rock and roll.